Hello everyone, and welcome to VOD of Consciousness with Sientir. I'm Sientir, and you can support me at patreon.com/Sientir. So last time we became a Necromancer, as well as a warrior, and got a couple of skills from Kasha over there. Now, I said that there's more stuff that I can get in the Catacombs, but we're not interested in that just yet. What we're interested in, or at least what I'm interested in, is doing this quest because it is super quick. So I'm going to hop over to Fort Rannoch, and I'm going to locate Lord Darren over here. And I am going to play Mailman, Mail Lady. It says, "What's this? A letter from the Duke? Oh, I see. The good Duke suggests that I am not doing enough to serve Ascalon. See what he says here? I trust you and your men, being so far from the conflicts at the wall, have ample resources to hunt down this Charr. Between you and me, Baradin is fortunate he is so skilled a warrior, else he had learned to regret being such a poor diplomat. In any case, his message has been received. You may consider yourself dismissed." So that gives us a lot of experience points. We're actually 97% of the way to level 7. So that's pretty exciting. He also gave us... Oh my goodness, we've got stuff in our inventory. He gave us this hammer. Is this... How does this compare to this one? That's 8 to 10. I mean, it's a better skin. Let's be honest here. Yeah, this is mildly better. So let's swap hammers. Let's get rid of this. We have 8 Grawl necklaces. We can go visit our friend Nicholas with that, right? Okay, I've got some stuff to identify. Let's drop a snowman. I have this to identify, which may or may not have been worth it. I have this to identify, which is highly salvageable. And gave me some iron ingots, so my inventory can be even more full of random stuff. Great. That's exactly what I was looking for. Let's just drink some eggnog and talk to Graham. And sell these for unnecessary items. Do I want to turn in the Grawl necklaces now? No, not really. I'm going to go to Ascalon City. For a couple of reasons. First, Armin Saberlin here wants to... give us some experience points. It says, choosing a second profession can be one of the most difficult decisions facing a young soldier, but don't be afraid you've made the wrong choice. There is no right or wrong choice. Every combination of professions has unique benefits and possibilities. Now it's up to you to take advantage of them. That is accurate. There are some professions that have better overlap than others, though. So he says, "You look ready for war, Valerie. Ready as any of us are the first time at any rate. That's good. From what I've seen, the war party will be prepared to head out soon. You'd best go to exercise, so forth without you." So, you take that quest, and he gets this thing. He says, "Have you heard? We're almost ready to set out. Before you join us, keep in mind that you'll have to say goodbye to all of the comforts of Ascalon City. Out there, beyond the walls, our lives will be in constant danger, and we'll have only our comrades to rely on, but Balthazar willing will drive the Charr from our kingdom once and for all." So... I'm not going to do this, because this character is not going to Pre-Searing. Not anytime soon, at any rate, if this character does go there. I did get some more attribute points. I can get swordsmanship up a little bit. Point of point tactics, and that's not going to go up to 2. Let's see. What does death magic get? Hey, level 2 bone horror. Cool. So that's probably worth. I wanted some costume. I'm gonna get the... where's Balthazar? Just the doublet, please. Thank you. Now I can dress up this way. I can dye it too if I want to. Yeah, I can make it all orange. I'm not going to. And I want... Please make me a new hat. Ooh, I can get a pumpkin crown. What did all these look like? What the heck was a Freezy crown? Excuse me, I'm gonna need to take a moment to, Is there a festival hats page? Is there a gallery of festival hats? Sweet. Pumpkin crown, Yule cap, horns of Grenth. Do I have horns of Grenth? I have the Great Horns of Grenth. Do I have the regular Horns of Grenth? I might not. I might just have the Yule Cap. That was a bit of a weird year. That was the first Winter's Day. Oh my goodness, there's so many hats here. Okay, yeah, the Great Horns of Grenth, Jester's Cap, Stylish Yule Cap, Freezy Crown, Fierce Pumpkin Crown. I'm looking through... Oh, that's the Ice Crown. I remember that. Sure. I don't have all of these. That's for sure. Ah, Snow Crystal Crest looks cool. We can get cat ears. Let's see. Is there a festival? There is. Furious Ears. There. Now my character can have cat ears. Can I dye the cat ears? No, they cannot be dyed. Okay. This is acceptable. I could get another hat, but it's just going to take up inventory space. If I were to get another one, I'd get one of the Snow Crystal Crest or Ice Shard Crest. Do I have both of those? Sorry, this is like completely unimportant. But I have the Snow Crystal Crest and the Ice Shard Crest. I'd probably get the Snow Crystal Crest on this character if I were to grab one of those, but I'm not going to, so ha. Cool. Well, that was a random tangent. I decided I wanted this character to look a bit different, but I just realized that I chose the same costume that, like, I've always been wearing on my other characters, so maybe I should grab a different one. Instead. Landry, maybe? Just Landry's vestments. Do I want this instead? You know what? Let's go with Melandri's vestments instead of Balthazar's doublet. Those cost me literally nothing to make, so I mean, this has the downside of having some weird clipping going on. How does this look when it's orange? Ah. Interesting. Do I want to... Nah, I don't want the commitment. Wow, there's a lot of people here. I'm guessing that Lieutenant Langmar doesn't give you any quests until you're level 10? I think is the case. At any rate, I want to go up that way where Prince Rurik is, because I think he has some stuff going on. Yeah, I think you need to be level 10. I'm going to actually... I know after getting that, I'm going to hide that for now. Do these guys make weapons? No, this guy just customizes. Do you? Oh, okay, this guy can make the Kylo Axe of Fortitude or the Rin Blade, which this is worth making if I could, because you'll notice it's this is 6 to 9 and this is 10 to 14 and has some additional armor against Charr. Whereas this is got a little bit of additional armor against physical and has some other benefits. Whatever. Like, this might be worth making. It's just going to have the same skin, I think. But I don't have that much iron, so I'm not making it. Okay, but you can see Prince Rurik has a quest for us, so I'm going to go talk to him. And, so he says, this Charr agent that you and Devona witnessed leading the Grawl worries me greatly. I've questioned the guards and many of the townsfolk, but none have seen him. I suspect that he is using the Catacombs to move through the countryside unseen. My men are all busy safeguarding the wall, and I can spare none of them. If you are willing, I'd like you to go into the Catacombs to see if you can find any evidence as to where this Charr is hiding. Perhaps Brother Menlo at the Abbey has seen something. I'll find the evidence you seek. Okay. So... if we're going to go to the Catacombs, I'm going to want to switch from swordsmanship to axe mastery. On account of skeletons don't bleed. That's really the logic there. Of course, my animate minion becomes a lot worse as well, but I don't really have a whole lot of other options at the moment. I mean, I can put... I can put Blood Renewal on, but it's kind of a little redundant as a healing skill. So I'm not going to. I'm going to just jump over here. And Brother Menlo, what do you know about a Charr? Charr in the Catacombs. He says, a Charr ranger south of the wall. Rurik is right to be worried. I have seen nothing, but perhaps Mistress Moonay can offer you some assistance. She is much more familiar with the Catacombs than I am. Or something to that effect. So let's go ahead and go that way then. Maybe we can get some useful information from the Necromancer Moonay, our mentor, I guess, or teacher or whatever. She says, Rurik is wise to suspect the Charr of moving through the catacombs. They are fraught with much danger, but if you're familiar with them, they could lead you to almost any region in Ascalon. True statement. Seek out my associate, Oberan the Reviled. He makes his home deep in the catacombs and will know if any Charr have ventured there. Okay, that sounds really good. We're going to do that. On the way, we're going to go find this prized Mowbird. Because that is convenient to do. It's kind of on the way, is the reason. Oh man, this takes so much adrenaline. It's a good skill, Executioner's Axe, but it takes a lot of adrenaline. Oh boy, I have to go so far south. That's okay. It's not down that direction though. Don't be confused. Catacombs can be kind of confusing. They're a bit maze-like. They're kind of like the first dungeon in the game in some regards, but not... I really like them, though, because they are like a subterranean way to get around, which is really cool. Oh, man. Axe is so good. Axes are kind of like the most popular weapon for PvP, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Just because they have some really good skills for dealing lots of damage. Actually, all of the warrior weapons have their place. Sword is more pressure-oriented, axe is more spiky, and hammer is more control. So, like, with hammer, you can... Man, these guys don't give me any experience anymore. With hammer, you can knock people down, and that allows you to be able... Because you can't do anything while you're knocked down. You just have to wait for the knockdown to end. It usually lasts 2 to 3 seconds, but... depending upon factors. But knockdown is just super strong. I'm going to animate from over there. But anyway, it's really powerful. So to knock someone down, it's like the best form of control. They can't move, they can't attack, they can't use skills. Now, that's not entirely true. You think you can use stances and shouts and stuff while you're knocked down, but for the most part, you can't use skills while you're knocked down, and it's just really strong. But hammers are like the best at knocking people down as well. So it's a very strong control elements that way. Let's see. I think I want to go down this way. We're going to run into a lot of spiders down here, by the way. There's some deadly crypt spiders that like to lurk in these here parts. And we're going to get some more spider webs. Oh, but these guys are worth some experience. There's a bunch of spiders up this way. This is a spot you can get spider legs, by the way, because these spiders will also drop them. So just as a random aside, I guess. I'm just coming over this way because this waterfall's cool. Yeah, you can see the spider leg there. So we just got this waterfall down to these pools in the middle of the catacombs. Like, I guess I might be like over in this area, maybe. I don't know. The catacombs don't really have any relation to that map above, so. So we're going to continue to fight some of these crypt spiders. Apparently I'm out of range for animating a bone horror. Not out of range of that one. And you can kind of go around over there. I don't know. I think you need to. I don't remember. It's been a long while since I've been down here. Hey, cool, longsword. It's a different skin skin I have been using for sword. Obviously, it's not especially useful to me when I'm using an axe, but what's the maximum count I can have? That doesn't tell me. There's a minion cap. It's based on your death magic, and it's like some amount plus 1 for every 2 ranks of death magic or something like that. I forget the exact ratios. But yeah, you can see like some of this waterfall area, and it's really pretty and filled with deadly crypt spiders. But I'm probably about at the... Yeah, you saw when that guy summoned, the other one died. So my cap is 2 right now. If I get up to 2 death magic, my cap would be 3. But obviously I'm not quite at that point yet. So down this way is going to get me to the prized Moa bird, so I'm going to be doing that. Man, 15 energy is just so much for that skill. Like, its cost is balanced against its recharge. So it costs 15 energy because its recharge is 2 seconds, which is very fast. But it does mean that it unfortunately kinda eats most of my energy pool. Because warriors don't get any bonuses to their energy. That's one of the things that you'll see in this game. I guess we could... No, I'm not sure if that goes around or not. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm taking the route that I took, and I'm sticking by it. Where was I? Getting attacked by some restless corpses, apparently. Actually, I want to get this raging cadaver. How do you feel about a deathly swarm? It's not quite as good as Firestorm, but it also doesn't cost as much energy, I guess. Oh, my inventory is full. Well, that's not surprising. Not good, but it's not surprising. You can see the prized Moa bird's corpse is just up here. This room is always so cool to me because it's got kind of a eerie, yellowy, orange glow and stuff. And a Crypt Fiend spawns. And does not take Executioner strikes to the gut very well. Nor that. Ooh, dropped a useless ram's hammer. Okay, so that updated this quest, so I need to go talk to Pitney. There's more Crypt Fiends apparently that spawn in here, which is interesting. I think we'll see more Crypt Fiends later. There's some possibility that I want to use, like, a focus offhand, but... Oh, man. The inability to put these crafting materials away is very obnoxious. I'm not sure how much use there is for them in Pre-Searing, to be honest, but... So Oberon the Reviled's down that way. I think you want to go down this way to get to him. Because there's like these 2 parallel paths, one of which is a little bit higher than the other. And so I think you want to get to him this way. The Catacombs map doesn't, like, it explores, but it doesn't stay explored. But he's going to, I think, have a Charr bit to give us. Actually, I'm going to use this to speed this up. I keep forgetting to summon my Fire Imp, but I might as well use him while I've got him, so... Very strong at the lower levels, by the way. And there's Oberan the Reviled. I don't know if we're going to get attacked by anything else. There is a corpse here that I can raise a minion from. I'm going to do so, because we're going to get attacked by some restless corpses and raging cadavers. You use the same skin, but are different professions. Where are you going? So many skeletal limbs. Ah yes, the best reward of all. Gold that doesn't take up any inventory space. Does this thing have... What spells does this thing have? Oh, it has Glyph of Restoration. That's pretty good. Hey, a snowman summoner. Don't mind if I do. Yeah. That's fun. Okay, Oberon, whatever. Charr in the Catacombs. He says, you come here seeking Charr. You're wise to seek out Oberon, for no creature, be they living or dead, moves through here without my knowledge. This Charr that you seek comes often to the underground, but he does not make his lair here. The spirits of this place would not tolerate him, should he seek to take up residence. If you require proof of his presence, take this. It's a token he left behind during one of his encounters with the denizens of this place. Now then, leave me to my studies. Return to the world of light. But we can also... says, greetings, I'm called Oberon. Curses are my specialty. What can I elucidate for you, young one? We can also talk to him about the accursed path. And he says, working here in the catacombs protects me from the prying eyes of the living, but my necromantic experiments have begun to attract the attention of creatures from beyond the pale. I like to continue my work without interruption by these infernal beasts. If you go south and eliminate the Crypt Fiends that have been bothering me, I will share with you a few of my most essential curses. Then you too will see that the true power in the Necromancer's art lies not merely in the manipulation of the dead. Consider it a bargain. We can get soul barbs, which is probably more useful than that. Faint-heartedness is very strong, but not with no spec, because that is not very good. It is very, very strong. Hex. It lowers attack speed by 50% and causes health degeneration. I don't know if these things enchant themselves or if these are just standard issue Crypt Fiends. But either way, they go down quickly enough. By the way, here's the sharp Charr tooth. I guess it's a tooth, not a claw. But whatever. Same difference. And I guess there's this guy too. Ooh, that one is. I'm gonna grab this Grim Cesta because it's unidentified, which means it has a chance to be worth a bunch more gold. How many are there? My goodness, Oberon, what are you doing to arouse this many Crypt Fiends? Okay, well that seems to be the last of them. So the other path, by the way, like connects over here. So we can go talk to him for a quest reward. Hooray! It says, excellent. I shall be glad to be rid of those fiends. You show promise in the art of necromancy. So, he can tell us about where to find more warrior skills from Grast, or he'll tell us about Mune, but, you know, neither of those are particularly useful. Anyway, this is a gigantic pit of, like, utter darkness that's here for some reason that water's pouring into. And somewhere around here, I believe you can take a path that leads up. Oh, maybe it's just over here? Maybe this is a dead end. It might just be an obnoxious dead end. It overlooks this area. Anyway, this is where we're going to go ahead and call this episode. Ooh, isn't that pretty over there? So, I guess my fire imp will take care of that restless corpse. Anyway, until next time, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.